My mom uninvited my sister and I to her wedding, because my sister can't stand our mom's new boyfriend, and is praying for their downfall, yet I'm the one paying for my sister's mistakes. Mom and Dad got divorced when my sister Emily and I were 13 and 10. That was 12 years ago. My father was a cheater and still is, on his fourth marriage. Nice one, Dad. Mom met her boyfriend Jason a year after the divorce, but she kept it a secret and didn't introduce him to us until 2 years later. She wanted to be sure he was the one. That was when I saw my mother the happiest in a relationship. She's always been a happy and bubbly person. Emily hated Jason with all her might because she loved my father very much and was heartbroken that Mom moved on. He even attempted to self-delete. My sister never forgave Mom for it and threatened to cut contact if Mom didn't break up with her boyfriend. Mom did. Afterward, Mom was very depressed and down, but my sister and Dad were happy. Then my sister left for college a few months later. I know for a fact that Mom started seeing Jason again a year ago, and she's been happy again. My sister got married last weekend. Yesterday, we had lunch before she and her husband were to leave for their honeymoon. When I arrived, she was a bit down. Apparently, she asked Mom to join us, but Mom declined. My sister opened up, saying that since Mom broke up with her boyfriend, she has been very distant and cold with her. Never rude or mean or angry, just cold. If my sister asked her anything or needed something, Mom would be there for her, like when my sister had severe COVID, but other than that, she never contacted my sister on her own. My sister was telling me that maybe Mom will never be happy again because of ending her relationship. I told her not to worry because they are still seeing each other behind our backs and that Mom seemed very happy. My sister was shocked and started yelling in the middle of the restaurant and tried to call Mom to ask her. Then she called me an asshole for never telling her before now. I just never thought it was a secret I was hiding, just a private matter. I thought my sister knew too because how couldn't she realize that Mom has been happy again and going on weekend getaways? My sister is now demanding that Mom break up with Jason or she will go no contact, and I feel like the idiot for everything, including miscalculating that my sister still has the same stance. What do I do? Relevant comments. Commenter 1, you're not in the wrong, your sister is overreacting. Not everything is about her. You didn't ruin her honeymoon. Response, I feel like it is my mistake to bring this up again. My mom told my sister that she is an adult now and free to go no contact. Now my sister thinks Mom and I are assholes. Commenter 2, you cannot govern your life worrying about how your sister is going to react. You spoke the facts. You had no intention of malice. Sis ought to be able to handle this information without making a scene. Info, what did her partner think? Response, I don't know. I haven't spoken to any of them since, and he wasn't at the lunch. Commenter 3, sister is an asshole. Mom is a saint. Let sister go no contact. She has a husband and a life of her own. Who is she to dictate? In fact, have Mom deal with sister, they can both leave their men. I am obviously being sarcastic. Response, haha, yeah, that would put things in perspective. Why didn't I think of that? To ask her what she would do if I told her to leave her husband? Commenter 4, your sister needs to grow up. She's doing your father's dirty work by keeping her single. I think your mother would be justified in skipping your sister's wedding. Why should your mother be alone now that your sister is married? She needs to get over herself. Response, my mom did attend the wedding, but my sister felt that she wasn't really acting like a mother whose daughter is getting married. That's the problem, though. She isn't expecting her to be single forever and was even talking about her maybe needing to meet someone, so she isn't opposed to the notion. That's why I felt more relaxed about telling her about Jason because I honestly thought that she knew or at least wouldn't care. Update 1. So, Mom and Jason are getting married, and none of us is invited. Only some of their closest friends and Jason's children and their parents are invited. They are getting married in September and moving to another city. She sent my sister a letter telling her that this time she is the one asking for no contact. She believes she has done her job and raised 2 well-adjusted, happy daughters and that her duties are fulfilled. Now we are all adults. Mom wants space and peace and will not be dragged into more drama. She wishes my sister to stop being like her father, believing all people are her property and puppets. After my sister takes the same amount of time to reflect and improve, maybe they can reconsider their relationship. So if it takes you 5 years to be a decent human, then take another 5 years to reflect, then maybe we can consider reconnecting. Until then, I wish you the best life, but I don't want to be a part of it. She didn't write any letter to me and told me that we could always keep in touch. We talk 5 to 7 times a week, and that I am welcome to visit and stay with her and Jason anytime I want. Not sure how to feel. My sister is the one who hurt her, yet she only decided to move on once she made sure my sister was happily married. But what about me? Relevant comments. Commenter, If you talk to mom 5 to 7 times a week, can you not ask her why she's similarly excluding you? Did you copy any of your sister's behavior? You also need to apologize for using her personal life as gossip for the family or as a tool to get your sister agitated. Response: No, I did not, but I kept away from both sister and father and didn't have an opinion. Update 2. We talked, and she admitted that she was afraid to invite me and not my sister because she didn't want to hurt my sister's feelings or make it seem like she was favoring me. This made me very upset, and I told her that I've always been the one to deal with the consequences of my sister's mistakes. I feel like I'm treated equally to my sister only to avoid offending her, even though I have always loved and supported my sister. I knew she was seeing her future husband and was happy for her. She started crying and apologized, so now I'm invited to her wedding.